Capital Region Axemen, the Saskatoon Brewers.
What is going on, lacrosse fans? Welcome back inside Frank Crane Arena. My name is Teddy Jenner. This is game 16, maybe? 17? No, 18. Game 18 of the 2018 President's Cup. Game 4 of day 4. Battle of 0-4. See where I'm going with this? It's the Brewers and Axemen, two teams at 0-4 looking for their first wins of the 2018 President's Cup. Axemen wearing black jerseys with white and red trim. The Brewers all blue with yellow and white trim. And we're going to get procedure on the draw called on Tornado. And possession, we'll start with Mark Vandenberg in the Capital Region Axemen. Quebec Senior Champs versus the Prairie Gold Champs. Outside shot, save, Hunter Wongstead. Loose ball, picked up and quickly ahead to Malkowski. We'll get you scratches momentarily. Malkowski, inside shot, Harding, who didn't play in their last game. And he has one here now. Regan Harding gets the Brewers on the board first. It's 1-0. Harding took that pass and didn't waste any time, going right to the net. And he put it far side under the glove of Chris Chubak, who's seeing his first action of the President's Cup. Ball loose on the far side, boards right in front of the Axemen bench. Bodies battling. Joe Sullivan asking for a whistle, not going to get one. And who's got it? Is it Drew Zadek? And no, it's Anthony Hallberg, who's actually a former Nanaimo senior aide timmerman, so he knows this arena quite well. And here comes the Axemen. Down into the corner. Near side, Raj Wasson. Blakely, pass down to Vredenberg, doesn't connect. Outside shot, that one just goes wide. And it'll go all the way down the floor to Chubak. And they gave him a reset. They didn't mean to, but it goes off the scoreboard anyway. So the Brewers will take possession deep in the zone. And it'll start in the stick of Cam Simpson. Simpson to Drew Dzadik. Trying to find a pass to anybody. Diagonal feed. Shot there by Harding. Saved Chubak. And here comes Carter Butter. Butter with speed. He'll take a shot. Save Wongstead. Loose ball battling. And it'll be grabbed there by Tim Bergen. Bergen to Butter. Back to Bergen. He'll get a pick from Forster. Backhand feed. That one goes off the stick of Forster right through the crease. And it'll be grabbed there by a Brewers defenseman. That's Sean Volk. He gets to center. He'll leave it eventually for Toporowski. Far side, Drew Dzadik. Watch out, man, coming off the bench. Double slides off. Drew Dzadik up top. Cam Simpson. Toporowski. Dzadik faked it. Gets inside. Trying to find somebody. 3 on the shot clock. Outside shot off the leg pad. And that was a shot by Malkowski. And looks like he might have taken a slash right on the leg as he's favoring that right leg as he goes off the floor. Here comes Blake Kenny. Kenny, stutter step. Falls. Holds on to the possession, takes a chop, still has it. Nice job by Kenny to hold on to the ball. 10 on the shot clock. Bergen to Kenny. He'll shoot it, twister. That one just missed. And that's Blake Kenny's favorite shot, the overhand twister, as he can pull it short side and go far side if he wants. But that one goes wide and out of play, and here comes Dzadik again. Drew Dzadik wears 55. His brother wears 99. Now Cam Simpson wears 5 in blue. Simpson flips it. Lukash shot. Check that. That was Regan Harding 11. Simpson shot. Saved there by Chubak. Loose ball in the corner. Grabbed eventually by Todd Chapman. Chapman takes a couple chops. Watched there by Adam Saunders. He'll flip it off to Jordan Jonkus. Jonkus. Late man is Kenny. Has it now. Skips it far side Bergen. Bergen will shoot. Looking low. Shooting high. Goes wide. Loose ball grabbed by Lukash. Flip it up to Anthony Hallberg. Hallberg to center. We'll leave it there for Malkowski. Seems to be okay. Takes a chop. Feeds Steven Toporowski. Dzadik. Gets a pick from Murphy. Near side Harding, fake the shot, gets to the middle of the floor. Now we'll shoot, and that one goes wide. Going to bounce all the way to center. Toporowski gives chase. And if he can get to it in time, he's just going to have to throw it down the floor. A nice one-timer, and all the way down to the corner. And Chubak won't even stress himself out about going to find that loose ball. And it'll start all the way here in the near corner. And I believe that's Mark Vandenberg. Vandenberg gets a pick. Inside roll. Trying to find room. Good defense there by the Brewers. Forster. Outside shot. Top corner. That's Andrew McNeil with the cheese. And it's 1-1 with 15:20 to go in the period. Absolute rope by Andrew McNeil. Far side top corner on Hunter Wongstead. And we're all tied at 1. Dornado will take the draw. He'll line up against Spencer Corkery. Corkery wins it, picks it up, and we'll give it near side Nevin Sullivan. Bergen. Up ahead. Blakely. Sorry. Not Blakely. Blake Kenny. Bergen. Shot, hit a body, never made it on target. Loose ball in the air. Vandenberg gives chase, takes a chop from Hallberg. Loose ball, grabbed by Malkowski. He'll go far side. Saunders up ahead to Thorensen. Thorensen has Ron ahead of him, feeds it. And the pass doesn't connect. Grab there, up ahead. On a break, Nevin Sullivan won't shoot it. Gets a pick there from Butter. Forster off the bench. And he'll carry it his side and throw a backhander to Hamilton. Forster shot, save. Wongstead, loose ball. Picked up by the Brewers, and they're going to run John Ron. Ron to Murphy. And then he'll put on the brakes and slow it up. And give it near side to the captain, Regan Harding. Harding takes a pick, works down low. Another pick from Malkowski. Inside feed, shot top corner. Great save, Chubak. Reset the 30. Toporowski has it far side. He'll get a pick there from Saunders. Toporowski drives, falls. Mikulski shot, short side, save Chubak. Loose ball. Picked up there by the Axemen, and they're going to run. We got a 66 in black, and I don't have one on our score sheet, so we'll have to check to see who that is. Blake Kenny. Gives it up to Bergen. Shots. Never made it on target. Loose ball in the corner. Raj Wasson picks it right back up. Vandenberg shot over top of the net. And it'll be grabbed behind the net by number 4, Matt Saunders. Saunders takes a chop, runs right through it. Brewers coach wants a call. Here's Cam Simpson. Simpson takes a couple chops. Being watched there by Fournier. Shot goes short side and wide. Loose ball picked up by Butter. And he's going to run. Butter has Lyman Beatty with him. Off the bench is Forster. Tuck and go. Hit from behind. And then the loose ball will be picked up there by the Axemen. And they'll slow things up and let the offense get on the floor. Butter. Bergen. Shot. Kicked aside by Wongstead. Loose ball. Forster finds it. And eventually grabbed by the Brewers. Back in their zone. Good wrap check by Forster. Brewers still have it. Lukash flips it up to Brighton Thorensen. Thorensen. Toporowski. Back to Thorensen. Takes a chop. Nice overhead check there from Jason Crook. Toporowski. Malkowski. Inside shot. Save. Chubak. Loose ball. Oh, and they had an open net, and Murphy put it over top. Toporowski. On a run. Inside feed, and Murphy couldn't handle that one. Toporowski gets it right back. Dive attempt. And they'll call crease. Is Toporowski trying to get on the eye of some NLL GMs with that attempt. And here come the Axemen. Bergen. We'll slow it up here for the Quebec champs. Now get it off to Raj Wasson, the captain. Kenny, pump fake, shot over top and scores. Great fake from Blake Kenny. Everybody thought he'd shot it. He kept it himself. Kept on going down the outside lane and then dumped it far side over Wongstead. And it's 2-1 Axemen. 11:27 remaining here in the first. As both these teams search for their first win of the tournament. As the Axemen are playing their second game of the day. They battled earlier this morning and lost 7-6 to Oakville. Shot by Dezatic just goes wide. And it'll go up and out of play. And at one point, Oakville, I think, had a 7-1 lead. And Capital Region battled all the way back to get it to within one. Shot, save, wonks it off the stick of Forrester. Now here comes Sokolowski. Sokolowski flips it to Simpson. Murphy, far corner, Saunders. Now Koski. Toporowski's the late man. He'll fake it, flip it. Saunders lost it. Loose ball in the corner. And he's challenged there by Dan Gaunt. They call him Goner back home. Wants to say hi to the family who's watching. Thank you for tuning in. Simpson dive shot, save there by Chubak. And here come the Axemen the other way, and Chubak is feeling that left hamstring. And out comes the trainer. And as I said, this is Chubak's first action of the tournament, as he's the team's normal third goalie. Brett Paris, their number one, pulled himself after 4 goals in their game against Oakville, and he's been scratched here tonight. And so Chubak going to get a sip of water and have his leg attended to by the trainer. If you were tuning in earlier, you saw a classic game between the Caughnawaga Indians and the St. Albert Miners, a battle of undefeateds. Caughnawaga wins that one 10-7. And what was a very chippy affair, especially late in that game. But Caughnawaga wins. They remain undefeated at 4-0. St. Albert will drop down to 4-1, so they'll sit in second. And that was a possible preview of a gold medal game Sunday. Thanks to our friendly public address announcer that just passed me a little note that number 66 is Caleb Bingley. Should have known that. He's worn 66 every other game except the first one when he wore number 40. Here come the Capital Region Axemen. Blake Kenny gets a pick. Trying to find someone to feed to. 15 on the shot clock. Kenny. Good defense there by the Brewers. Pass picked off. Here goes Hallberg on a breakaway. Anthony Hallberg all alone. Hallberg shot saved Chubak, and he'll hold on to it and get a whistle. Great pickoff there by Hallberg. Great ability to run away from his check, but just unable to deposit it behind Chubak. Corner Kenny. Forster. Kenny. Late man is Corkerly. Kenny will shoot. Twister far side. Save Wongstead. Forster. Kenny. Gone. Kenny tried to dunk it again off the crossbar. Loose ball. Picked up Forster, reset to 30. He steps to check a Sokolowski. Shot goes wide. And here comes a long bomb pass to Yolk. Sean Yolk on a rope. Nice grab. And then he'll be watched there by Butter. Backhand flip off to Toporowski. Toporowski goes benchwards toward Regan Harding. Adam Saunders. Murphy, Simpson, near side Harding. Toporowski, that one hit his stick and went awry. He had an open look on the backside, but unable to finish. Under 9 minutes to go here in the first. 2-1, Axemen, as they trailed 1-0, but have scored the last 2. Bergen couldn't extend the arm far enough to grab that pass. And he'll come near side Brandenburg. Vandenberg, inside flip behind his man. Loose ball fall to Bergen. Tuck, shot, scores! Short side from Bergen. What a laser. It's 3-1 Axemen. Bergen picked up that loose ball as Vandenberg tried to flip it into the middle. It didn't meet the intended target, but Bergen will take it. Got past his check with a nice stick fake, and then goes short side top corner past Hunter Wongstead. And it's 3-1 Axemen. Corkery will take the draw against Tornado, stuck in Tornado's stick. He flips it back to Matt Saunders. Saunders takes a chop, gets into the offensive zone. Malkowski, Saunders, too many men called on Saskatoon as they had 6 guys out there. Easy call for the officials. Here comes Nevin Sullivan. Blake Kenny, diagonal feed. Outside shot, Forster trying to go short side. That one didn't miss by much. Loose ball grabbed by Sean Volk. He's going to run up ahead, Lukash, just out of his reach. But he finds it off the sideboards. And he'll run away from trouble. Fake it to Dzadik. Give it off to Toporowski. Now Drew Dzadik. Trying to work to the middle. Takes a big, heavy check. Dzadik, far corner to his brother Levi. And the loose ball will be picked up there by Lyman Beatty. And then Beatty will flip it by his bench. High hit over there from Lukash. And now Blake Kenny will slow it up. Bergen scored the last one. Will carry far side. Picked up there by Sokolowski. Vandenberg couldn't handle it. Hallberg trying to find it. And Wongstead will reach out and grab it. Flip it off to Hallberg. Hallberg up ahead, Sokolowski. Back to Hallberg. Sokolowski takes a chop, wants a call from the officials, won't get it. Hallberg. Murphy. Near side Malkowski to the captain Regan Harding. He gets a pick, trying to find some room. Harding. Diagonal feed, doesn't connect with Murphy. Loose ball grabbed there by the Axemen. Long ball up ahead. Dane gone. Pump fake, shot off the post. They would have gone crazy. All the way back home in Ottawa, where the Gone family, or at least where Gone resides. Now Harding. Backhand flip, shot just missed wide. Loose ball grabbed there by Drew Dzadik, 10 on the shot clock. Dzadik, diagonal feed, Lukash tucks it, shoots it, saved Chubak. And Butter has that loose ball in his own crease and will run to space and flip it off to Caleb Bingley, 66 in black. Here comes Blake Kenny, 22 in black. Vandenberg skips it over to Bergen. Kenny, pump fake. Delayed penalty coming up here on the Brewers. As we'll get our first power play of the game. As it looks like Sokolowski will head to the box. 2 minutes on the cross check. And so we'll get our first power play of the game. Bergen, Wasson, Forster, Vandenberg, and Kenny. Quick movement here from the Axemen. Right into it. Nice solid wheel to start. Kenny. Bergen, double seal. Bergen, Kenny. Now he gets a seal pick. Shot, Wongstead makes the save. Kenny picks it back up. Another delayed penalty coming up here. Forster should shoot it. Vandenberg, inside feed, bobbled, and grabbed there by the Brewers. And we'll have a 5-on-3. So 5-on-3 here for the Axemen. And they won't even, well, they post Raj Wasson at center. Raj Wasson's going to play a little center field. Vandenberg, Bergen, Kenny. Shot there by Forster. Nice save, Wongstead. Loose ball in the corner. Forster has it. Takes 3 or 4 chops there. Bergen, Vandenberg. Up top, Blake Kenny. Bergen, backhand feed Forster. Save Wongstead. And now he's going to have to try to find an outlet. They'll bounce it towards the bench. And it goes out of play. And so the Axemen will head back to the power play with 57 on the first minor. Vandenberg, Kenny, Bergen, backhand feed Forster. He'll shoot, kicked aside by Wongstead, up and out of play, reset to 30. Kenny, Bergen, Forster, backhand, Vredenberg couldn't handle it, bobbled it, loose ball still, he finally gets it, 18 on the shot clock, 30 on the first minor. Bergen, Kenny, Bergen, fake Forster, shot, great glove save, Hunter Wongstead. New 30 here for the Axemen. Backhand feed, Forster, Wongstead with another great save. And then he falls as far away from his crease as he can just to make sure that loose ball doesn't cross the goal line. And now Anthony Hallberg will have to try and escape some pressure here from Blake Kenny. Way too many men on the floor. I'm not sure what the Brewers were doing. I think they might have tried a set play there, but nobody was going off the floor, so an easy call for the officials. Sokolowski about to step out of the box. So we'll go 5-on-4. Axemen 0 for 1 on the first power play. See if they can score here 5-on-4. Wasson joins the party of the other 4 Axemen out there. Double high seal. Forster, shot goes wide. Oh, they're going to give them the reset. And now they'll give it to him. I didn't think that one hit the net. And now running all the way back into the play is Drew Dzadik. Forster's shot. That one all goes off the top of the crossbar. Sokolowski, fresh out of the box, going to run. Up ahead, Thorensen. Shot just missed the far low corner. Loose ball. Grabbed there by the Axemen. Going for a run is Alex Johnston. Alex Johnston, crosshand, scores! What an individual effort from Alex Johnston. Picked up the rebound by his own bench. Got past 2 defenders. Ran past the third. And then he goes crosshand far side past Wongstead. It's 4-1 Axemen. Should be Johnson unassisted. So back to the draw we go. Tornado and Corkery. Simpson trying to find it. Loose ball. Loose ball grabbed there by Nevin Sullivan. And here come the Axemen. Butter, 2.5 to play in the period. Shot far side, scores. They'll give it to him. And who's that? 55? Is that Corkery? Took the draw and stayed in the play. Nope. That's 66. Caleb Bingley. Bingley took that feed, reached across the far shoulder of Hunter Wongstead, and now make it 5 straight for Capital Region. Corkery, Tornado, and what are they going to call? Tornado for stepping across the line. There's Vandenberg. Late man is Wasson. He has it now. Wasson gets a pick from Bergen. Vandenberg has Bergen on the backside. There's a look. What a save by Hunter Wongstead. Post to post to deny Bergen. Loose ball grabbed there by Vandenberg. Big stick fake. Got Saunders to look the other way. Kenny. Blake Kenny gets a pick. Thought about the shot. Will go far side Berg and then get it right back. Now he'll shoot low to low, and Hunter Wongstad will gobble that one up with ease. Here's Lukash. Sokolowski takes a slash right across the helmet. No call from the officials. Sokolowski, $1.20 in the opening period. Sokolowski bounces it to Simpson. Simpson gets a pick and rolls underneath. Shot there by Malkowski goes wide. And they give him a reset, but it was unintentional. And now the far referee will call it on the no reset. So it'll be Axemen ball with a minute remaining in the period. Here comes Wasson. Wasson into the corner. Corkery. Kenny. Kenny settles. Skip feed. Shot Forrester. And a new 30. There's about a 7-second difference. Corkery up top. Kenny tucks it. Rolls. Backhand feed to Corkery. Picked up there by Hallberg. Hallberg going to run right through that check of Forster. 3-on-2. But Hallberg slows it up. They had a 3-on-2. Not sure why. Maybe they'll hold for last possession. But there's a couple second difference between shot clock and game clock, so they don't have to shoot here. 6-on-5. Wongstead to the bench. 8 in the period. Harding. Shot. Save. Loose ball. 4 on the clock. And the Axemen won't get a shot at the open net, but they'll take it. It's a 5-1 lead after the first. They trailed 1-0 as Regan Harding scored early in the first period, but then the Axemen reel off 5 straight. Andrew McNeil got him on the board first. Blake Kenny got the second. Tim Bergen with the third on a great one-time feed to the top corner. Alex Johnson on a fantastic solo effort. And then Caleb Bingley with a diving shot far corner ended the scoring. My name's Teddy Jenner. This is Game 4 of Day 4. The 2018 President's Cup, Saskatoon and Capital Region back here from Nanaimo on LaxAllStars.
Welcome to Nanaimo, the gateway to Vancouver Island. Located on the rich waters of the Salish Sea, backdropped by thick, temperate rainforest with their rolling hills and the rugged mountains in the distance, Nanaimo was the first home to the local Nanaimo First Nations people. For centuries they lived here in connection with the land. And in many ways, this close tie to the wilderness of Vancouver Island resonates today. In the 1850s, the Hudson Bay Company set up a trading post in the region here in Nanaimo. Today, that trading post still stands with the HBC Bastion, standing guard over the waters of the harbor here in Nanaimo. For many decades afterwards, Nanaimo flourished as a coal mining town. Much of this early history is on display at the Nanaimo Museum. Today, Nanaimo is a bustling and modern urban center on the edge of natural wonder. Experience Nanaimo's supernatural wilderness and find yourself again.
Nanaimo allows me to do my passions through accessibility. Just the way that it's laid out, within 10 or 15 minutes, I can basically be from my house and doing something that I am truly passionate about. For me, it's about connection. I know a lot of people go to nature to disconnect from the world, but for me, it's about feeling like I'm part of something bigger. I feel it helps me connect to other people with similar interests and passions. Nanaimo has a little bit of something for everybody, and I think it does that little bit of everything really well. It's a place where you can discover passions that you didn't even know you had.
It gives you city life and gives you wilderness life all at the same time. It has both freshwater and saltwater with easy access. You don't have to travel more than 10 to 15 minutes to be on a body of water, no matter where you live. You can either be out on the ocean fishing in 15-20 minutes, or you can be on Long Lake like we are today, enjoying some trout and bass fishing.
With diving around this area, Nanaimo or British Columbia in general, it's actually rated in the top in the world. Part of the reason that we have so much life here is the colder water with lots of nutrients in the water. One of our very popular activities we do is snorkeling with seals, and certain times of year when we get the sea lions coming by us, 2,000-pound sea lion coming right up to you a few inches away from you, just amazing. You think you're swimming along great in the water and this thing comes and does a somersault in front of you and just takes off. And you realize how small in the ocean you actually are.
The best part about owning a tour company is getting to show everyone the reasons why we live here in Nanaimo. I love the culture and natural wonders here in Nanaimo, and I love being able to see it for the first time every day through the eyes of our guests. Yeah, Nanaimo really is in the center of everything.
I'm really passionate about regenerative agriculture because that's what farming is all about. Some of the most exciting things for me in Nanaimo are the harvest. When there's all this abundance and we're able to take our food and set it out into the community. And when we go out for dinner sometimes, we get to see our food being served to us and served to our community, and there's a lot of excitement around that. At the markets we sell at in Nanaimo, there are over 200 vendors who participate, and you can do your full spectrum of shopping at these markets. So you're invited to come to the market.
Currently, right now, we're concentrated on sourcing all our ingredients from mid-Vancouver Island. We like to utilize what we can get from local farmers. Breweries, wineries, and distilleries in Nanaimo have really exploded in the last few years. We've got a couple great wineries. Just down the road from us at the Longwood, we've got a distillery that makes some world-class gin, vodka, and even absinthe, which is pretty rare these days. We've got 3 breweries in town, 1 brew pub. You can really occupy a lot of your time traveling from one drink establishment to another. We've got pretty much everything here.
Well, we're sitting here at Piper's Lagoon, which is one of these little hidden gems that a lot of people don't know about, but I'm commonly often known as the Big Cheese, and I coined the name the Big Cheese not long after I started the store. There's a pretty good variety of establishments in Nanaimo now. There's some really excellent places to eat now in Nanaimo which are doing quite nicely. We have shopping, we have all the well-known brands, but we also have a cute little downtown area with lots of independent businesses. Well, I think the location makes it very special. The abundance of parks and activities and outdoor fresh air things, and everyone who moves here from somewhere else comments on how welcoming the people are. And I think that's one thing that makes Nanaimo very special, is the welcoming and the amount of stuff there is to do.
With its dramatic and diverse landscapes, including forests like this, Nanaimo offers so much. Impressive coastlines? Yeah, we got that. Rolling hills? Rugged mountains? Yeah, we got that too.
I'm more of a country mouse than a city mouse, and Nanaimo, the city, has enough of what I need, but just the natural beauty of it. I can feel it in the pores of my skin, I can feel it in my lungs when I breathe the air. It's just something, when I get out here and I just see trees and blue sky, it makes me happy. Yeah, my big thing every year is to go down to Nanaimo River and jump in, because the river feels like it's a healer. That beautiful fresh water and the trees around it, it cures whatever ails you, and there's nothing like it to me in the world. I've really been encouraged, especially in the last 10 years or so, that Nanaimo is recognizing the art scene a lot more and celebrating that. And there's some fantastic festivals that happen every year. And I've been lucky to be involved in a lot of those because I do live here.
Some of my passions are getting out to nature, so going for hikes to places like Ammonite Falls or Neck Point. We have one of the first wineries of Vancouver Island. We have one of the oldest brew pubs. We have a bunch of craft distilleries. I like to use Nanaimo as a base for my expeditions because it has a little something for everyone. If people want to stay in a hostel, they can. If they want to stay in a nice 4-star hotel, they can. And most people love the different variety of accommodations we have.
What surprises visitors in Nanaimo is the abundance of wildlife and the immense natural beauty. I like to go explore all the different islands because they have trails and glorious forests to see, but they all have these little bays and secret little gems. And so if you're into exploring, you get a lot out of it. My absolute favorite place in Nanaimo is Newcastle Island, or as the Nanaimo First Nations call it, Saskatoon.
Nature is a big part of it because when you're going to carve something for the longhouse, which is in our traditional dances and things, my dad will bring me up the mountain. Talk to the trees, talk to the water, thank them, and just stay up there. Sometimes it's 4 days, you stay there and bath, cleanse yourself, get your mind straight so there's no doubt or meanness in your mind. So just pure things go into the thing that you're carving for the longhouse.
In Nanaimo, culture is alive and well.
Back inside Frank Craner intermission as we get you set for second period action between the Brewers and Axemen. 5-1 Axemen, and they score the final 5 of the period after falling down 1-0 early. As these two teams battle for their first wins of the tournament. After this game, another one of the Day 4 marquee matchups, an all-West battle, a rematch of the West Coast Senior League Championship Series between the Ladner Pioneers and the host Nanaimo Timbermen. That game coming up at 8 o'clock. Dan Marshall will have the call right here on LaxAllStars. But first, we got to get through this one. And off the draw, the Axemen have it. Here's Bingley. He's got himself a goal here in this game. Bingley, watched there by Drew Dzadik. Dzadik will give it there to Forster. 10 on the shot clock. Forster. Brandenburg. Forster got a shoot it. He will. Shoulder save. Wongstead into the netting. It'll stay right here with Capital Region. That one goes up and out of play. Here's Brandenburg. Inside flip. Far side. Short side. 5-hole goal. What a finish from Jordan Jonkus. Make it 6-1 as he took a great feed from Brandenburg and had all the time in the world to fake out Hunter Wongstad. Goes far short 5-hole, and it's a 6-goal run. Back to the draw we go. Harding going to take this one against Corkery. And Corkery wins it. Grabbed there by the Axemen. Up ahead, Sullivan. Brandenburg. Shot kicked aside nicely by Wongstead. Brandenburg with the assist on the goal. So he continues to be one of the top players for this Axemen squad. Adam Saunders to Matt Saunders. He gets a pick, fakes the flip, shot, save, Chubak. Loose ball in the corner, Murphy. Reset to 30. Harding, backdoor look, shot, kicked aside nicely by Chubak. And here come the Axemen the other way. Fournier. 3-on-3. Fournier will pull it out, not force it into Bergen. And we'll eventually leave it there for McNeil. Bergen. Blake Kenny far side. Backhand feed, inside pass. And that was too tight for Jonk as it goes to Hunter Wongstead. And he'll float it ahead to Volk. Sean Volk runs into Drew Dzadik. And now we'll pass it off to his teammate. Here's Dzadik. Gets a pick from Toporowski. Now we'll feed Toporowski. Great feed. Murphy tried to jam it short side. And then Murphy bumped into the goaltender. And so Murphy crashed into Chubak, whose teammate came to his defense. And it looks like the only penalty coming will be to Murphy. Murphy not enjoying the call. Oh, they might be calling an Axeman over as well. And let's see who they're signaling over. Looks like that's Alec Johnston, maybe? No. Dan Gahn. So Gahn will get 2 for roughing. Murphy will get 2 for goalie interference. And Marcus Fisher saying that he was pushed in, so it shouldn't be goalie interference. And he's exacerbated with that call. And it looks like they're actually going to give 4 minutes to Dan Gahn. So it'll be Saskatoon possession. We'll play 4-on-4 for 2 minutes. And then the Brewers will have a power play. They're first of the game. Toporowski over to Harding. Gets a pick from Cam Simpson. Harding backhand flips Simpson. Patient shot. Bouncer goes wide on the short side. And Harding able to backtrack for it. 15 on the shot clock. Harding to Simpson. Harding cuts. Can't get it. Dzadik. He'll shoot. That one goes high over top of the net. Loose ball behind. And it's going to be grabbed there. No, they're going to call back in. And so possession will stay here with the Brewers. Toporowski. He'll loop all the way around to his strong side. Work the 2-man game with Adam Saunders. Pass was too high for Simpson. Simpson, Toporowski reaching the crease. No call. And that bounce shot goes wide. Ball still loose. Oh, big hit there. And that'll be an interference all the way up the floor. Is Fournier. He has it now, but too late. And Fournier will go far corner to Kenny. Blake Kenny backing his way in. Kenny gives off to Bergen. Back to Blake Kenny. Shot, save Wongstead, loose ball. And Wongstead does a nice job reaching out to grab that loose ball. But up ahead, Sokolovsky couldn't run onto it. Sorry, that's Torrenson. And the Axemen have it. Butter. 38 on the penalty. And then the Brewers will have a man advantage. Here's Butter. Shot, save Wongstead, loose ball. Matt Saunders gives chase, takes a bump there from Corkerly. And then Sokolovsky pushes his man off it, holds onto it after contact, and he'll run up the floor. Here's Sokolovsky. Watched closely there by Nevin Sullivan. Gives it off to Adam Saunders. 13 on the shot clock. Saunders. Toporowski. Out of the box comes Murphy. Saskatoon to the power play. Got to get a shot off. Murphy shot saved there by Chubak. Loose ball Harding, fresh 30 Brewers. Good job by Toporowski to put that shot off a leg pad. Toporowski backhand flip Murphy. It was actually Murphy who took the first shot. Harding. Toporowski. Shot. That one goes wide. Gets his own rebound. Puts it right into the belly pad at Chubak. Here come the Axemen. Up the floor. Getting across center with Sullivan. He'll feed it to Forster. And there's a minute 20 on the second minor. Now Forster runs right through. Pump fake. Shot. Scores. Great finish from Forster as he gets his first of the game. And it's still a 7-goal run for Capital Region. 15-19 remaining. That's a shorthanded goal. And so Corkery will go to the face-off dot against Tornado. Tornado doesn't win it. Corkery does, but the ball's loose. Teams battling near side boards. Long bomb pass down the floor. Bingley can't find it. Goes right to Hunter Wongstad. He'll bounce it to Simpson. That pass was out of his reach, but Drew Dzadik will find it. Dzadik. Still time on the power play. Backhand flip. Harding. Simpson. Shot. Save. Chubak. Loose ball. Saunders tried to put it back in. Reset the 30. Dzadik. Harding. Simpson. Here comes some movement from the Brewers. Dzadik. Harding. Shot. Scores! Regan Harding gets his second. Stops the run. And it's now 7-2 as Harding scores on the power play. And there's 14:30 remaining. So Hunter Wongstad needs to quickly adjust his mask down at the far end. And so we'll get the referee's attention and get a whistle. Your standings here on day 4 as they sit right now. Cognawaga 4-0, St. Albert's 4-1, and then Ladner and Oakville are 3-1. Nanaimo 2-2, Onondaga 1-4, and then these two teams right here, Capital Region and Saskatoon, sitting at 0-4. Moving day here at the President's Cup as we start to get some separation top to bottom, and the way it's looking, St. Albert's and Cognawaga will take those first 2 seats. Still a couple days to go, but the way it's looking, that's what's going to happen. It'll be Ladner, Oakville, and Nanaimo battling for those 3rd and 4th seeds in a very crucial spot to get into the medal round. Toporowski. Matt Saunders. He'll shoot that one. Goes wide. Loose ball. Up into the Brewers bench. And Simpson will just ensure that Brandenburg doesn't pick that one up and go for a run. Now Blake Kenny. Kenny to Jonkus. Near side, Bergen. No, Mark Brandenburg. Near side, Wasson. Doesn't take the shot. Up top, Bergen. Kenny, one-timer. Save Wongstead. Loose ball. Kenny with a big, healthy chop trying to keep that ball loose, and he does. And then Jonkus turns it over, and it's picked up there by the Brewers. Near side feed. Levi Dzadik. And now we got a penalty coming up to Alec Johnson for an unnecessary chop on Logan Fisher. And so here comes Drew Dzadik, 6-on-5 with the Brewers. Murphy, Harding, up top Murphy. He won't take the shot. Skip it over. Malkowski, shot on target, rebound, and we'll get a whistle. And another power play here. And by my count, they are 1 for 1 with the man advantage. And they'll send Regan Harding to center to start with it. Out there with Toporowski, Adam Saunders, Cam Simpson, and far corner is Malkowski. Harding, backhand flip, Simpson, shot, save, Chubak, loose ball. And it's trapped in the crease there by Dan Gaughan. Turned over. Saunders. Harding. Toporowski. Too many men. And Marcus Fisher just puts his head in his hands and shakes his head. And that's just an unfortunate break. And now he's going to run the front door. Here's Forster trying to kill some time off. Forster cutting through. Vandenberg, corkscrew shot a la Jake Elliott terminology. Grabbed there by Vandenberg. Up ahead, Sokolovsky. Sokolovsky will leave it there for Simpson. Harding bobbled it, gets it right back. 12 on the shot clock. Toporowski shot, saved Chubak. Loose ball picked up there by Murphy. Harding cuts through, doesn't get it. Toporowski, backhand feed, Dzadik. Simpson, Toporowski tucks it, flips it. Dzadik, try to go 5-hole, missed far side. And that'll go up into the seats and then back onto the floor. The officials will grab it, and we'll start all the way back down here with Dan Gahn. My name's Teddy Jenner. 11:38 remaining here in the second period of this game between 0-4 clubs, the Capital Region Axemen and the Saskatoon Brewers. Thanks for joining us here on LaxAllStars, wherever you may be tuning in from. Raj Wasson over to Blake Kenny. Behind the net, Vandenberg. 7 on the penalty. Pass knocked down there by Matt Saunders. Ball loose in the corner. Hallberg gives chase. Johnston is out, and we're back to 5 aside. Nice play there by Hallberg to bat the ball back down to Matt Saunders. Here comes Thorensen. Thorensen fakes it. Still has it. Cross crease feed. Saved Chubak. Ball loose. And they'll say that Saunders went through the crease to get that ball. So it'll be Axemen possession. Quick up the floor. Alex Johnson got to run onto this one. And he does, but he has his stick checked right at the last minute there by Sokolovsky. Sokolovsky still battling, but Johnson comes away with it. Johnston will bounce it far side. Blake Kenny. Thought about stepping into one. He'll feed it to McNeil. Bergen, pump fake, shot, try to go far corner, put it over top of the net. Loose ball, grabbed there by John Ron, shot clock violation. And here come the Brewers up the floor. And then they just throw it away, and that kind of sums up the Brewers tournament so far. A team that continually competes. I asked Marcus Fisher if they're still upbeat. He says guys are having a blast, but it's those little errors that have cost them here throughout this tournament. Outside shot, Forrester, turned aside Wonkstead, all the way down to Chubak. Under 10 minutes to play here in the second. We've played half of game 4, then Chubak almost threw it away from Bergen. Forrester, far side, Blake Kenny. Kenny gets a pick from Vandenberg. Inside roll, what a move, Kenny. Dump, dunk, dunk, and just missed it. Tried the old dip and dunk, looked low, go high. And he never put it on target. Here's Sokolovsky. Takes a chop, gives it off to Regan Harding, who has the only 2 goals here for the Brewers. Hidden ball trick didn't exactly work. Saunders, Harding, Dzadik, couldn't catch it. Picked up there by Corkerly. Corkerly gonna go for a run. Far side. Jonkus. And he'll slow things down and let the offense get out there. Jonkus fighting that loose ball, picks it up. 10 on the shot clock. He'll shoot. That one goes wide all the way down to Chubak. And that'll be a shot clock violation on the Axemen. As Chubak pulls a rarity and actually put it over top of the scoreboard and made it all the way through. Usually it hits a wire or hits the roof. That one went completely over the top and through. Here comes Saunders. Down low, Toporowski. Inside feed. Doesn't connect with Murphy. Up alone all by himself is Dan Gahn. Gahn will shoot. Bouncer. That one just went wide. Loose ball up ahead. Toporowski. And then the pass is too low and he can't find it. And again, unforced errors by the Brewers. Costing them. Here's Alex Johnston. We'll leave it there for Raj Wasson. Wasson spins off a check. Big pick there. That's an easy call for the officials on a moving pick. Sokolovsky was dumped to the ground. Here's Logan Fisher. Runs bench side. We'll leave it there for Saunders. Brewers get their late man out there. It's Murphy. He gets it from Dzadik over to Harding. Inside feed. Saunders saved there. Chubak. As Saunders somehow got himself free inside the middle of the Axemen defense. But Chubak stands tall and makes the save. Bingley. We'll leave it there for McNeil. Blake Kenny, near side Bergen. Kenny gets a pick from Corkery, rolls off. Up top Bergen, 10 on the shot clock. Kenny. McNeil, shot, save, loose ball, and it goes in. Wongstead made the first save, but it snuck through his pads, and the English spun it over the goal line. And for McNeil, that's his second of the game. We'll get a wipe of Wongstead's crease. 7:14 remaining here in the second period. Chubak will head for a drink of water. Got to give a shout out to Sean Swanson of the Nanaimo Timmerment and his staff, all the volunteers, everybody that's helping out here in Nanaimo to put on this President's Cup, and it has been nearly flawless. A couple issues with the scoreboard, not much you can do about that. It's an old scoreboard. But from everything else, from concessions, merchandise, communication between staff and players and the committee members, everything has been absolutely wonderful. No request is too big for the crew here in Nanaimo, and they've done everything to accommodate all 7 visiting teams. As this tournament will go all the way through Sunday night, the gold medal game. And a thankless job that sees Sean Swanson constantly running around the building here, trying to put out little fires here and there, make sure everything runs smooth. And everyone should just give them a big thank you and congratulations for hosting such a great tournament and executing a very good tournament. Corkley will get called for interference as he pushed Matt Saunders into the boards. And here's Sokolowski. Under 7 to play here in the second. Sokolowski gives it to Drew Dzadik. Toporowski. Dzadik bobbled it, takes a chop, runs to space. He'll shoot, save Chubak. And Chubak will bomb it all the way ahead. Fournier. Inside feed. Shot save there, Hunter Wongstead. As he denied Nevin Sullivan, who gets his own rebound. Nice job by Sullivan to get that shot off, stay out of the crease, get his own rebound, run to space and find Bergen. Now here's Blake Kenny. Kenny. Oh, a nice trail check there from John Ron. Now up ahead, Levi Dzadik. Playing hot potato, man off the bench is Harding. Shot! Levi Dzadik goes 5-hole. Everybody thought he was going to feed it to Regan Harding. But Dzadik keeps, fires, and I believe that's his first of the tournament. And it's 8-3 with 6 minutes to go. As often, this Brewers team just won't go away. They continue to battle through every possession and every shift. And maybe they can start a little run here and claw away at this Axemen lead. Off the draw, Harding won it. Who's going to come up with it? Bodies come near the near side boards. Up ahead, all alone, Corkery. Corkery, shot goes wide. Loose ball behind the net. And it'll be grabbed there by Hunter Wongstead. And he gives it off to Hallberg. Hallberg, Dzadik. This is Drew Dzadik, 55. Brother Levi, 99, scored the most recent goal. Simpson gets a pick. Hale shoots, scores! Simpson with a low-to-low bullet. The lead's now only 4 as the Brewers have scored back-to-back goals. message from the Brewers bench, just keep shooting. Probably not a bad idea. But they also got to make sure they're picking up guys off the face-off, as the Axemen had a 2-0 going the other way off the last draw. Loose ball. Face-off one. Brewers. Hallberg. One more. Shot, scores! 3 straight in quick succession. And this comes off the stick of Brighton Thorenson. And it's now 8-5. Eight, 5-21. Back to the face-off dot we go. Tornado and Corkery. Tornado wins it. Oh, and Hallberg ran over that loose ball, picked up by the Axemen. Vandenberg, shot. Oh, off the stick, off the post, and stayed out. Up ahead, Sokolovsky. Here come the Brewers. Sokolovsky doesn't have many numbers, so he'll slow things up. Little fake flip, still has it, gives to Toporowski. He fakes it, trying to get inside. Toporowski, backside look, and Harding was cutting through, but it's picked off there by the Axemen. Running strongly is Jason Crook. Crook, he'll shoot and score! And the assistant captain kills the run and gives the Axemen their 9th with 4:44 to go in the period. Eight goals here in this period alone, and there's 4:44 to go still. So, to the draw, Butter versus Tornado. And they're going to say Saskatoon stepped in across the line. Butter will go back into his zone to pick up that loose ball. Here come the Axemen. Inside feed, shot, save. Here come the Brewers, Volk.
Capital Region 9 goal, scored by number 23, Jason Crook. The assist number 67, Alex Johnson.
Here come the Brewers, backside look, Harding with a one-time feed and finish, but turned aside by the post. On his wrong side, Harding scores! He even switched hands and finished it with his left. Oh, they're going to call him in the crease. Tough break there for the Brewers as Harding, he thought he had his 3rd. Inside feed. Bergen, top corner, scores! No goal at one end. Good goal at this end, and Hallberg's going to come over and ask why it was called no goal down at the other end. But for Bergen, that's his 2nd of the contest. And it's back to a 5-goal lead. It was a 3-goal lead only moments ago. Off the draw, Corkery has a man up ahead, but he dropped the ball. Malkowski trying to find it, he does. Takes a couple chops, trying to find an outlet. Gives it off to Saunders. Saunders trying to get a shot off. 15 on the shot clock. Saunders moves it far side. Now Adam Saunders. Murphy, 8 on the shot clock. Murphy, shot Malkowski on target, saved Chubak. Loose ball picked up there and going to run is Brandon Fournier. Crook. He'll slow it up. Go bench side to Jonkus, who comes near side of the captain, Wasson. He skips it to Kenny. Bergen. He'll get a pick from Forster. Bergen, Kenny. Inside flip, Jonkus hit from behind, and they'll call him in the crease. And Lukash will start with it for the Brewers. Long headman pass, John Ron. Ron driving, tiptoes the crease, and then throw it back to Steven Toporowski. Toporowski gets a pick from Drew Dzadik, who flips it to him. Dzadik, shot goes wide. Loose ball, Simpson. Dzadik one-timer to the crease, picked up by Saunders. Matt Saunders, Toporowski fakes it, gets held, no call. 3 on the shot clock, loose ball, grabbed there by the Axemen. Here comes Butter. Butter has help behind him. He'll give it off to Bingley. And now Bergen. Kenny. Fake the shot, backhand flip, Butter. And then Bergen missed the pass. Going to go all the way down into the Axemen zone. And Butter will just chuck it over his head. Drew Dzadik picks it up with 2 minutes to go in the period. Here's Murphy. Spins away from trouble. Simpson, the late man, didn't connect. And the pass is going to be grabbed there by Fournier on the run. Brendan Fournier, watched there by Murphy. Takes the chop, takes the shot. Nice save by Wongstead. Up ahead, Sokolowski. As Toporowski out of the door. Sokolowski. Goes far side, Malkowski. Toporowski. Fakes it, gets inside, shot far side. Chubak got a piece of it as the ball stays in play. And then a hit there by the Brewers. That'll be an interference call. As Alec Johnson went crashing into the boards. Now here's Kenny. Kenny holds on to it, gives it off to Vredenberg. Now near side, Wasson. Wasson to Bergen. Vredenberg, time and room, inside, feed Corkerly. And he falls in the crease. Nice defense there by the Brewers as they crash down on Corkery. Final minute of the second. John Ron gives it off to Drew Dzadik. Now Simpson. He'll get a pick from Malkowski. Simpson. Harding. Shoot from the outside. Save Chubak. Ball loose. Who's going to find it? And it's going to go right into the crease. And Chubak will flip it behind the net to Crook. All the way up ahead, Fournier. And they're going to put 18 on the 30-second shot clock. And there was an accidental reset. And so the referees are going to talk about this one. And I think the lead referee has the right call. The Axemen had it. They moved it up the floor. And there should be 18 on the shot clock. That's right. 23.9 remaining in the period. So the Axemen are going to have to take a shot here. And it's going to start with Raj Wasson. Goalie out. Daring play here as there's a few second difference. Forster behind the net, Vredenberg. Bergen to the net, shot, Vredenberg. Wongstead. And it's just going to float it to center and let the period end. It was 5-1 Capital Region after one. And then we get a whole slew full of goals in that second to make the final 10-5. Capital Region scored 2 right out of the gate to make it 7-1. Saskatchewan got one back as Harding got his second on the power play. Capital Region made it 8-2 as Andrew McNeil got his second. And then the Brewers would score 3 straight to make it a 2-goal game at 8-5, only to see the Axemen score back-to-back goals from Jason Crook and Tim Bergen, and that's the way the period will end, 10-5, Axemen. My name's Teddy Jenner. This is Game 4 of Day 4 of the 2018 President's Cup from Frank Crane Arena in Nanaimo, BC. We'll be back with third period action in 10 minutes' time right here on LaxAllStars. Back inside Frank Crane Arena. 20 minutes of regulation lacrosse to go here between the Brewers and Axemen, with Capital Region up 10-5. My name's Teddy Jenner. Thank you for tuning in. Find me on Twitter at @OffTheCrossbar. Find our fine TV hosts on there as well at LaxAllStars. And of course the President's Cup, you can find it at President's Cup 18. Follow them on social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, you name it, it's there. So here we go to the third period. Axemen leading by 5, and they'd love to finish this one off in style and get their first win of the President's Cup. And so would the Brewers, but they've got a much steeper hill to climb as they trail by 5. But they had it to within 2 at one point in that second period. So if they can start to chip away and take advantage of opportunities given, you never quite know. Off the draw, Hallberg. Here come the Brewers. Malkowski bobbled it. And a nice job pressuring that ball there by Jason Crook. And he finds it and goes bench side Bingley. Bingley got to the heart of the defense, then pulls out, gives it off to Raj Wasson. Corkery tucks it, works inside, kick save Wongstead. Corkery with a rebound, and Wongstead with another nice save. Back-to-back saves for the Brewers goalie. And Hallberg will bring it up to center and leave it there to the captain, Regan Harding. Harding, far side. Levi Dzadik, off to Saunders. Adam Saunders, he'll shoot. That one went wide. Simpson, loose ball, off the post. Reset to 30, and it's going to go all the way down to Hunter Wongstead. And he's going to have to find an outlet and has it in Levi Dzadik. Doranson, Simpson, onto the floor comes Toporowski. Into the corner, Adam Saunders. Saunders, near side, Doranson through a screen. Hit Butter on the way to the net. Thorson's going to have to give chase. He's being watched there by Fournier. Thorenson just throws it behind him to Simpson. Pass across the floor. Doesn't connect with Adam Saunders. Toporowski running some interference. Got to get a shot off. They do, right on target. Loose ball be picked up there by Crook. Up ahead to Butter. Here come the Axemen. Looking to pad their 5-goal lead and get their first win here in the President's Cup. Here's Kenny. Faked it. Watched there by Drew Dzadik. Tried to find Butter, but his stick was checked. It's going to go all the way down to Chubak. And Chubak will try and one-time it. And instead, it's going to be Dan Gahn who's going to throw it. That's not a CLA penalty. That's a pro league rule and not a CLA rule. Oh, they're going to call him delay a game for throwing it after the whistle. I didn't think it was after the whistle. I still thought there was at least maybe 1 or 2 seconds on the shot clock when he threw it, but that's why they're calling delay of game. Strange, but the Brewers will take it, and they'll go to the power play. Try to get themselves right back into this thing, down 5. They'll take every break they can. Simpson shot wide all the way back down to Wongstead. The NLL rule is if you're just trying to kill a clock and you throw it into the far net, it's a delay of game penalty. And I thought that's what the official was calling, but he called the fact that Gahn didn't put the ball right down when the whistle had gone, but I thought the whistle hadn't been blown yet. Regardless, here comes Harding. Fake the flip. Harding still has it. Murphy bobbled it. Being pressured there. Takes a check. Flips it up to Harding. Little 4-on-3. Dzadik. Simpson. Shoulder save there by Chubak. Loose ball. And it's grabbed by Harding. But he's dispossessed. Being checked there by Jason Crook. Simpson. 22 on the shot clock. Dzadik gets a pick from Murphy. Flips it up top. Simpson. Backhand feed Harding. He'll shoot 5-hole. Save Chubak. Loose ball. Murphy battling, as is Bingley. And it's going to be grabbed there by Murphy. Great effort on the ground. Then he's hit from behind while on the ground. Saskatoon should shoot this one, get as much 5-on-3 time as possible. And they do. Whistle blow. So we'll have 32 seconds of 5-on-3 as Fournier will make his way to the box. He thinks it was a dive. It clearly wasn't, especially because his man was on the ground. So Dzadak will play center field at center. Toporowski, Adam Saunders, Regan Harding, and Cam Simpson are out there for the Brewers as they look to get one back here. An excellent opportunity to get one, maybe even two back here with a 5-on-3. They got 32 seconds to work with this advantage. And here we go. Harding, backhand, Simpson. Simpson tried to jam it 5-hole. Chubak was having none of it. And here comes Alec Johnston. Sidesteps his check, gets a couple slashes. Swim move to center, dropped it. Dzadak picks it up. He's got a break off the bench come the Axemen. Dzadak trying to go top corner. Great save, Chubak. Now running the floor with speed is Lyman Beatty. Beatty passes it off to Forster. He's being harassed there by Fisher. And now it's 5-on-4 as Forster will try and kill time. Now Kenny. Slowly approached there by Lukash. Kenny. And just going to hold on to it. If there's no double, there's no real pressure. Now here comes a slow double. But they got to talk it through. Fisher can't get there in time. Now Kenny again. Takes a couple chops from Fisher and Lukash. Kenny down the sideboards. Takes a couple bumps. Keeps his feet moving. Holds on to it. And then we'll dish it off. And on the far side, that's Brandenburg. 30 seconds remaining on the minor. Brandenburg skips it over to Kenny. Still no double team. And the Brewers got to do a better job of locking off ball. Now here comes a slow double if they want. Forster takes one up in the neck. No call. And then Forster will flip it to Kenny. 10 on the penalty. Now's a good time to double. They got him right against the boards. But it just looks like Saskatoon is just scared of getting beat. All even. Good job by the Axemen to kill off those two penalties. 14-18 in regulation. Axemen leading by 5. Bergen, shot, sailed it wide. Loose ball, grabbed there by Volk. Has a man ahead of him. It's Hallberg. He'll take it off the bounce. Hallberg on the breakaway. Pump fake, low shot, saved, Chubak. And then the loose ball will be picked up by Jason Crook. Butter. He'll bring it to the offensive zone as Chapman and Crook go for a change. Butter. Jonkus. Far side, McNeil. He's got a pair. He'll shoot. Save Wongstad. Loose ball. Right in front of his backhander. Corkery. What a goal. Wongstad couldn't find that loose ball in front of him. The only man that could was Spencer Corkery. And as he picks it up, he goes over the shoulder. Wongstad was nowhere to be found, and it's 11-5 Axemen. I would imagine that'll be an unassisted goal. But now it looks like the officials are having a conversation with the Man Cup convener. And I'm not sure what this conversation is about. Obviously, because A, I don't read lips, and 2, I'm 30 feet above them and can't hear them. So, while we have a bit of a delay, let's update you on tournament scoring leaders. Leading the way from the St. Albert Miners is Keegan Ball with 26 points on 9 goals and 17 assists. Richard Laughlin, his teammate, is second with 22 points. Blaze Reardon, I believe, is tied with Vaughn Harris for the lead in goals with 12. But 3 of your top 4 scorers are Miners, with Josh Becker from the Red Hawks sandwiched in between them with 21 points. And we're still having a discussion with the 2 on-floor officials and our tournament convener. Again, we don't know the topic of this discussion. Games tomorrow on day 5. Cognawaga will be one of the teams that plays twice, as will Oakville. Cognawaga, Saskatoon at 8 a.m. Ladner, Oakville, that'll be a huge game at 11. Onondaga, St. Albert at 2. Capital Region, Cognawaga at 5. And then Oakville, Nanaimo at 8. That, too, will be a big game. And so a huge day for Oakville is they have to play 2 games in one day, and they're playing the 2 teams that they're pretty much fighting for 3rd and 4th with. And so it looks like that meeting has been adjourned. Just talking with Sean Swanson, see if he knew what the meeting between the benches were about. So I'm going to try and get that cleared up for you as the officials are over talking with the benches just to pass on the information to them. And so with 13:40 to go, the Axemen lead it by 6. And I still don't think anybody really knows what's going on. As now Hallberg will come out and have a communication with the 2 officials. And just looking over this Saskatoon bench, I don't see Marcus Fisher on their bench, their head coach. But we'll get back to live action here from the President's Cup in Nanaimo, BC. Frank Crane Arena, LaxAllStars. My name's Teddy Jenner. Thanks for hanging out all week. Oh, are they going to call it? No. That would have been a beautiful goal from Corkery. But he'll get called for in the crease. And so here come the Brewers. Trailing by 6, Cam Simpson. Diagonal feed doesn't connect with Malkowski. Saunders couldn't find that loose ball. Still battling for it. Takes a couple of chops there. Skips it over to Drew Dzadik. Shot saved Chubak into the netting. And possession will stay right here. Here's Regan Harding. Gets underneath his check. Harding. Simpson. Back to Harding. Down low. Dzadik one-timer. Chubak made the save. Murphy, Regan Harding. He'll shoot through a screen. Bouncer scores. Give him a hat trick. It's 11-6 as Harding stops the 3-goal run and gets it back to a 5-goal game. So a hat trick for Regan Harding. And so to the face-off dot we go. Tornado versus Corkery. As soon as I said it, I knew it was wrong. Loose ball, bodies battling. And it's going to be eventually grabbed there by Nevin Sullivan. Bangs it to Bingley. Bingley will step in the offensive zone, take a couple whacks there from Saunders, and pass it off to Vandenberg. Mark Vandenberg takes a chop, He'll skip it to Bergen. Now Kenny. Kenny, shot, twister, save, Wongstead. Loose ball in the corner, grabbed there by Sokolowski. And he'll come near side. Levi Dzadik. He's got to get off the floor as his chin strap's undone. Excuse me. Toporowski. Far corner. Drew Dzadik. Inside roll. Toporowski just put it wide. Loose ball. Grabbed there by Todd Chapman. He runs through a couple chops. Double teamed. Watched there by Toporowski. Chapman will finally give it off to Wasson. Wasson watched there by John Ron. Wasson spins away from trouble, gives it off to Kenny. 8 on the shot clock. Kenny. Vredenberg. Kenny. Bouncer. Miss. Loose ball. And it's picked up there by the Brewers, and they're going to run with speed. Sean Volk doesn't have any help. And instead, still doesn't know who to pass to. Opts for Regan Harding. Harding to Dzadik. Dzadik works the roll with Saunders. Saunders on his wrong side. Twister 5-hole. Stick save. Chubak. Loose ball grabbed by Fournier. He's trying to run. Fournier dispossessed, and the ball falls right to a teammate. And then they bang it near side. Jason Crook. Here's Jonkus. Forster bangs it to Bergen. Jonkus. He'll shoot through a screen. That one's well wide. 5 in the shot clock. Bergen. Forster. Shoulder fake. Bounce shot. Kicked aside by Wongstead. And Forster finds his own rebound, but he's double teamed on the far boards. And then a smart play just to flip it over to McNeil. Forster. Across the floor. Jonkus. Gets a pick from Vredenberg. Inside feed. Vredenberg couldn't handle the pass. And he gets pushed to the ground. Slow to get up. Here comes Sokolowski. Across center. We'll flip it there to Cam Simpson. Simpson wearing a couple hacks and whacks from Butter. Simpson works his way in. Triple team. Still has it. Penalty coming. Scores! Give it to him! Cam Simpson has scored a highlight reel goal every day of this tournament. And that one makes it 11-7. Great effort there from Cam Simpson, as that's his second of the game. It's a 4-goal contest under 10 minutes to play. And it looks like one of the Brewers went down the tunnel in some discomfort. And he was followed down the tunnel by the trainer. We'll keep an eye on that. Corkery sent off for I probably believe some blood on the leg. So Butter will take this draw against Regan Harding. Ball loose, grabbed there by Hallberg. Unassisted by Simpson. Here's Regan Harding. Working on a hat trick. Harding, backhand flip, doesn't connect with Malkowski. Here come the Axemen. Crook gets a pick from Butter. Crook, shot. And they're going to say didn't hit the target. And the loose ball will be grabbed there by the Axemen. Quick feed, Bergen. 14 on the shot clock. Bergen rolls away from trouble. Skips it up top. That pass too high for Butter. Grabbed by Kenny. Low to low off the post. And it'll go all the way down to Chubak. And he's not even going to trouble himself with finding that one. Forster will get it. And here come the Axemen. Following this game, Ladner, Nanaimo in an all-West clash. And one that could have some definite bearings on the standings. Here's Kenny. He'll shoot around a screen, gets his own rebound, fired that one wide. Now the Brewers are going to run. Here's Fisher. No numbers as the Axemen are back in time. Good job by Capital Region to get their forwards off the floor. Dzadik gets a pick. Saunders can't take the shot. Dzadik from the outside saved Chubak. Got it in his legs. And it'll be carried out by Dan Gaughan. Gaughan will leave it there for Jonkus. Far side, Bergen. Jonkus. Inside feed, Corkery. Couldn't find it. Gets the rebound off the glass, though. Cutting through the middle is gone. Shot, save, Wongstead. Great off-ball cut there by Dan Gone, but he couldn't beat Wongstead. He's had 3 chances this game. And here comes Regan Harding. He scored 3 in this game. Harding. Malkowski. Simpson. Malkowski. He shoots, try to go 5-hole save. Chubak, loose ball. Grabbed there by Malkowski. Loose ball still. And eventually grabbed by Brandon Fournier. Fournier flips it near side. Jason Crook. He'll jog to center. Flip it there to Forster. They play a hidden ball. Tough to do a hidden ball trick when it bounces. Now Bergen. Skipped it to Kenny. 8 on the shot clock. Bergen. Diagonal feed. Vredenberg. Across the floor. Forster called crease on Vredenberg. It'll be Brewers' possession with 7 minutes to go in regulation. 11-7's the score. Both these teams looking for win number 1, playing their 5th game of the tournament. Here's Regan Harding. Harding rolls, skips it over, Toporowski. Adam Saunders, shot from a tough angle, saved Chubak, loose ball. Dzadik gives chase, and eventually be picked up there by the Axemen. They turned over to Lukash. Jammed down to the crease, Saunders couldn't bury it, loose ball. And it'll be picked up there by Darcy Bolia. And he'll head man it to Butter. Carter Butter has a goal here tonight. Now Jonkus. Far side Bergen. He'll get a pick from McNeil. Backhand flip to McNeil. He wasn't ready for it. Loose ball in the corner. Grabbed there by Matt Saunders. Wongstead runs a little interference. Saunders running. Stops at center. Rolls back and will leave it there for Cam Simpson. Simpson takes a chop from Butter. Toporowski frees him up with a pick. Double team, leaves it for Malkowski. Pass to Toporowski, doesn't connect, goes off the boards. Right to Wongstead, 5 on the 30. Wongstead will just float it all the way down, almost on target, but Chubak was a watchful eye. Here comes Bingley. Gives it off to Vredenberg. Now Kenny. Late man is Bergen. He gets it. Bergen. Fake the look shot. Trying to find someone to pass to. 10 on the shot clock. Bergen. Backhand feed. Doesn't connect with Kenny. Forster. Vredenberg. Shot off the post. Loose ball. 2-on-1 if Fisher wants to run. Fisher has a man ahead of him. Fisher. Shoot, scores! He wanted to pass the whole time, but decided to keep it himself. It's 11-8. Brewers on a 3-goal run of their own. 5:02 remaining. This game is still too close to call. Back to the dot we go. Tornado taking that draw against Corkery. Another unassisted goal. Hallberg will run to space. Give it off to Adam Saunders. Drew Dzadik. 4 lefts out here for the Brewers. Malkowski gets a pick. Then he's stripped by a nice check from Jason Crook. Crook. Little backhand flip up ahead to Nevin Sullivan. Has a man way up the floor. Pump fake, 5-hole save, Wongstead, as he denies Lyman Beatty. That's a huge save by Wongstead. 4.5 in regulation. It's a 3-goal game. Simpson takes a couple chops. Simpson, Murphy, Dzadik, diving, shooting, no, off the post. A millimeter away from bouncing the other way, and it stays a 3-goal game. Here's Kenny. Picked up there by Volk. Takes a chop. Wasson, Bergen in the corner. Kenny. 13 on the shot clock. Kenny will bounce it to Bergen. Back to Kenny. Inside roll. Shot top corner. Junction in. What a goal from Blake Kenny. And that could be the dagger. It stops a 3-goal run. And for Kenny, that's his second of the game. It's a 4-goal game, 12-8 with 3:45 to go here in regulation. Every possession and face-off ultra important. Tornado wins the draw, but it's going to be grabbed there by Corkery. He'll carry and run up ahead, feeds it. Great finish. Oh, glove save, Hunter Wongstead. Another timely save. Here come the Brewers. Matt Saunders. He'll get to center. Trying to find somebody to pass to, and he'll just carry it in the offensive zone. That's a heavy chop, no call. Saunders still. Pump fake. Cross to Harding. Trying to find somebody, and the pass is picked off by Crook. Ball left there for Forster. Now Vredenberg. Capital Region very patient with possessions here, knowing that the time is in their favor. Outside shot. Butter tried to go 5-hole, save Wongstead. Long headman pass to Brighton Thorenson. Wongstead to the bench, 6-on-5. Thorenson. Hidden ball trick, Simpson. Simpson bobbled it. Loose ball in the corner. Grabbed there by Malkalski. Levi Dzadik missed it. Ball going to go deep into the Saskatoon zone. And Wongstead will run some interference just so we can get a whistle. And Jason Crook has it deep in the corner. Crook will float it all the way back to center to Blake Kenny. And then a nice strip check there by Sean Volk. He'll bring it into the offensive zone. Wongstead will make his way to the bench. And then it looks like Tanner Fetch might be doing some running for him. Tanner Fetch, the National Lacrosse League interim broadcaster, going to get himself some Prezi time. Oh, and then Simpson hit from behind into the boards. No call, still has it. Simpson, shot clock dying, save, loose ball. Going to be picked up here by the Axemen, and they got a breakaway. All the way down the floor, Lyman, beady shot, save Tanner Fetch. And then the loose ball will be grabbed there by Fisher. Up ahead, Lukash. Toporowski. Dzadik faked the shot. What do we got? Coincidental minors. This is going to be Chapman and Simpson going off the floor. And with a $1.17, we'll play 4 aside. Let's see if they bring a goaltender. No, they'll send Wongstead back to the crease, play this 5-on-4 straight up for 2 minutes. So they'll have the power play for the rest of the game unless they can score here to get back to within 3. And maybe they are going to bring Hunter Wongstead. And so they will bring Hunter Wongstead. Go 6-on-4. This is fairly interesting play. I'd rather them line up 5-on-4. It was double minors. No wonder Wongsted's coming to the bench. Shot there, save. Chubak, it's in. They'll use this to their advantage. And every chance they get, they'll go 5-on-4. As that one snuck through Chubak, it's 12-9. So Harding will look to take this draw and keep possession for his team. He'll battle against Corkery, trying to line up his guys. Fisher had to quickly get off the floor as the Brewers had too many men. Harding didn't win it. Loose ball grabbed there by the Axemen. Last minute of regulation. Bingley. Wisely will just pull it out, float it back to center, and he give it to Aaron Forster. The Axemen with 17 on the shot clock. Forster just kind of running to space. Gives it off to Bergen. Bergen takes a chop. 7 seconds left. Axemen would love to get a reset here if they could, but Bergen's just going to roll it in the corner. And we're in the final 30 seconds of regulation. Harding with that last goal, his 4th. Shot goes wide, loose ball, going to go all the way down the floor. And it almost went in the empty net. Murphy saw Toporowski. Inside feed, Saunders couldn't handle it, and that is going to be the ball game as the Axemen get their first win here at the President's Cup. And Saskatoon will fall to 0-5. I was going to give it to their goalie, but give it to McNeil's fine. You know what? So as the teams go through the handshakes, the final score 12-9 Capital Region. Don't forget, all-Western matchup coming up next. Nanaimo versus Ladner, a huge game in the standings. As Nanaimo is at 2-2, Ladner 3-1. And Ladner is playing their second game of the day as they beat Onondaga 8-5 earlier in the day. And still very surprising that Marcus Fisher, the coach of Saskatoon, wasn't on the bench for that third period. Your MVP for Saskatoon, the captain, Regan Harding. He had 4 goals on the evening. And now the MVP for Capital Region. I'm not sure what the delay is. Now we'll get the MVP. Number 14, Andrew McNeil, had a pair of goals. And he gets a round of applause from his teammates. He'll get an Extreme Threads gift certificate, an epic shaft. The 2 MVPs will meet at center for a happy photo. And that'll do it here from Frank Crane. One more game to go on day 4. And it's in about an hour's time. My name is Teddy Jenner. Again, thank you very much for joining me today. Dan Marshall will take you home. One more time, your final score. Capital Region Axemen 12, Saskatoon Brewers 9. And that'll do it. From Frank Crane in Nanaimo, this is the President's Cup on LaxAllStars.